Hey everybody, it's Kyle. Coming to you from the car. Getting my shots. Kind of a melancholy feeling about the whole allergy shot thing because, you know, I don't know how long I've been getting them now, but I think over a year. And it's worked really, really well. Unfortunately, my doctor is retiring. So I think I have until like somewhere in October to continue to come in and get them, and I will. But they say if you're waiting every 3 to 4 weeks or more to get a shot, like in between shots, you're probably okay just to quit. And so that's what I will probably try. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really sure exactly, but it's been great working with folks here, and Dr. Lauren's been a great guy and a great doctor, and I think this has really helped me a lot because it was pretty ugly there for a while. I know in the fall, I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, it was rough. I think it was the year before last. Man, I mean, that was a rough time. So I have kind of been having some issues sleeping lately. I'm not sure exactly what's been going on, but I have awakened in the 5 o'clock hour at one point or another the last 3 nights in a row. I'm not really sure why, but something's up. So I kind of got to figure that out. But, don't get me wrong, I feel fine. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff going on, and so maybe I've been a little bit worried about that. It seems like we'll be able to get my son's car back today, and we won't have to replace the hybrid battery, which is pretty great because at the bare minimum, I figured that's probably going to be and probably what I was going to end up doing is doing it by myself. It's really not that hard to do, actually, with maybe PP and another friend, but because it's heavy and stuff. But doing it a DIY deal instead of paying them because they wanted freaking $9,000 for that. Yeah, they said the only place they could get the battery is from Kia OEM, which is a $6,000 battery, but I'm not sure where the other $3,000 comes in because it's definitely not a $3,000 job. But anyway, regardless, hopefully you're not going to have to do that. But I can get a battery here in 2 to 3 days for $2,000 if I need one. So if it has to be replaced, I can replace it. It's not that difficult. I mean, there's one particular plug that you have to pull out for safety, or else you could kill yourself because the power out of that battery is about the same as in your house. If you stick a fork in the outlet at your house, you could die. This is similar to that. It's that much power coming out. So you don't want to be stupid when you're doing it, but there's so many videos of people doing it on YouTube, and the company that I would get the battery from, they even actually walk you through doing it with paperwork and with videos online. So I wouldn't be too worried about giving it a shot. It's just if I don't have to, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I mean, the last 3 nights, I have not had very much sleep. Last night was the most. I got about 6 hours and 17 minutes of sleep. Night before, I got 5:45. And the night before that, I got 5 hours and 7 minutes. That's not a lot of sleep, man. So I got to figure that out and get that back on track for sure, because that sucks. It does not feel good. Anyway, what's going on that's good with me? Well, finding out that hopefully it's not the battery. It sounds like it's this fuse, which could be very expensive as well, but not $9,000 expensive or even $1,000 expensive, probably a few $100s at the most. And then we're into them for about $400 anyway for checking it over and running diagnostic tests to figure out what it is. So I'm not sure what it's going to cost in the end, but it's still better than what it could have been. And then last weekend, we also found a Mini Cooper Countryman for my daughter. That is the car she really wanted, that or a Kia Soul. I talked to a few different mechanics who told me probably try and avoid the Kia Souls because they had a lot of issues, and they don't really wear very well because they're pretty kind of a low-end Kia. So they don't invest a lot of research and development in it. The higher end Kias, they do, but the lower end ones are kind of meh. So when things break on them, they just tend to be broken. They're irreplaceable and stuff. So I can tell you with Mini Cooper, that is not the case. As a matter of fact, there are multiple websites where you can buy every single part in that car. Granted, we got a 2012, which that's kind of the final year where they did have some problems. And since then, they've been pretty good, 2013 forward. But, we got a 2012 and it had 73,000, almost 74,000 miles on it. So the car's in really good shape. It drives well. The tie rods need either adjusting or replacing, and we're planning on doing that this week. It's just starting to squeak, and we want to just be on it before it gets bad. But, it drives great other than that squeak when you're turning real tight. It's got a lot of pep for a little bitty car. It's fully loaded. I probably will put like an Apple CarPlay type screen in there with a backup cam, just because, backup cams are great. But you don't really need one. The car's so small, it's easy to pull into a parking space. It's not a problem at all. So anyway, we'll see how that's all going to shake out. But I'll add a few things to it and fix it up a little bit and a little bit more. But hell, it's got dual sunroofs. It's got a winter package built into it. So like the side view mirrors go up so it doesn't freeze out sideways where you have to kind of scrape them off. It'll keep that from happening. In addition, it has leather seats. The interior is beautiful. It's almost like brand new. And leather heated seats for the winter. It's a good little vehicle. There's no two ways about it. It does have Bluetooth as well for speakerphone and stuff like that, and I've used that. It has cruise control, all that jazz. Really, it's just kind of missing the, unless you want to just, it's missing a GPS. There's one thing, and that I kind of like to have that in the kids' cars if I can. And that just also, those the things I look at online, they allow them to either use Android Auto or CarPlay while they're driving. Keeps their phones out of their hands, because later this month, actually, in the state of Missouri, if you're caught driving with your phone in your hand, you get a ticket. So, yeah, I don't want their phones in their hands. So, so there's that. But yeah, we picked that up for her. She was so thrilled, so excited. I'll share a few pictures. But yeah, she's jazzed. So now she can learn to drive in the car that she'll be driving when she turns 16 later on this year. So that's pretty exciting. But yeah, so let's get right into what am I listening to right now? Well, there's a new Black Pumas song they released today from a forthcoming album. It'll be coming out in October. It was pretty good. I listened to it once. I'll have to listen a few more times, but it's a good song, man. Just so much talent there, What an incredible group. And Jean-Baptiste's album, World Music Radio, came out last week. I've listened to it a few times. I like it a lot. I'm excited for my copy to come. I think it won't be here until... It may be here this Friday. It could be the week after. That's fine. I ordered an autographed copy from him directly, so I'm looking forward to that coming. I will tell you guys this. I did go to Target the other day again and picked up Starcatcher and held it, and I went and checked the price one more time. Still fucking $35. I'm not paying $35 for that record, man. They can kiss my ass. I'll probably be able to find it for $15 here in 6 months. But yeah, so what else came? I did get my De La Soul album, Artificial Intelligence, or AOI Bionics. Love it. It kind of had a skip on the backside of the second album, but I think it was just some sort of material that was stuck on there. I kind of scraped it off, and I think that should clear it up. I did order AOI Mosaic Thump, which is the first AOI album by them, but they sent me a fucking De La Soul 3 Feet High and Rising cassette tape. So I don't know what's going on there. But I'll get it returned and get the money back, and then try and find Mosaic Thump, because I'd really like to have that. I'd like to have those AOI albums, man. Those are some of my favorite music. Yeah, but that's about it right now. And I think I told you guys the Violent Femmes album should be on the way too. I actually reached out to see what's going on with that. What am I watching? We're finishing up Seinfeld. We got the last season. Right now we're starting. So we're finishing that up. It took quite a while, a little bit over a year, to watch them all. But it's been fun. We've really enjoyed watching them. We've got one episode left of Star Trek Strange New Worlds for the second season. We loved the episode 9, which was the musical episode. It was great, man. I really liked it. Man, they got some good voices in that crew, that cast. But yeah, it was a fun episode. That show is so good. I can't say enough great things about it. It's really awesome. And I can't really think of much else, I did see that Creepshow Season 4 will be out this October. It's coming out on Friday the 13th in October. So I'm looking forward to that. I love that show on Shudder. Yeah, can't think of much else, guys, as far as watching stuff. What am I reading? I've finished up that last, I think the 6th trade paperback of Something is Killing the Children. Been reading a couple other things on there. Bryn Mawr, I think, is one I've been reading. I think Steve Niles is involved in that. It seems like it's witches, if I remember correctly. And then I'm also reading the second issue of Antarctica. I did read the Star Wars Dark Droids, the first. I think there's only going to be 2, but I read the first issue. Yeah, I don't like it. It's just, that is silly. And then I'm listening to my audiobook of The 3-Body Problem. I've talked about that before. It's fantastic. Gaming. Well, something big did happen there. I sold my Steam Deck. I just wasn't playing it, I know I'd got some games and stuff, but I still own them. They're on Steam. If I ever decide to, I can get back into it, but maybe not with the Steam Deck, or who knows, I'll have another version out, or maybe I'll just build a gaming PC if I really feel the need. But I just don't have time to play a game right now. So that's unfortunate. I wish I could play these games on my phone. It would probably be a little easier for me to have access to them, get a few minutes in here and there. I really liked Outer Worlds, and I would love to get into that more, but I just don't have time. So I actually sold it for a pretty good deal. I sold it to someone who is a tattoo artist, and I met with her and at a Quick Trip, and she purchased it, and she's very happy with it. I mean, she's a gamer. She has a gaming PC, has a Steam account, and all that stuff. But she does go do a lot of trade shows and stuff. And so she was looking for something that was portable like that. So perfect fit, someone who's going to love it and take advantage of the portability of it. And, I got my money back, basically. That's kind of the long and the short of it. Maybe I lost $50 or 100, not even $100. And then she got the system with the upgraded storage inside, the micro SD card in it. So she's got 512 gigs of storage. I gave her the old original 64 gig drive too. She's got a case, a charger, and I gave her that dock that I had by iVoler, so she can play it on a monitor or a television if she wants to. But yeah, I think everybody ended out good on that deal. So yeah, no more gaming for a while. I mean, I'm just, I play here and there on my phone. That's about it, man. I'll be honest. I love this Galaxy Fold 5, okay? And I love my Galaxy Fold 4 before that. I love these phones, but one huge drawback to these phones is my tablet that I have at home, my Galaxy S7 Plus, just sits around. There's nothing like pulling your phone out and open it up and you have a tablet in your hand. So, yeah, there's no doubt that this thing these foldables will ultimately end up replacing multiple items, which is fine. But yeah, I've kind of noticed that. And I love my S7 Plus, but it's just, why would I get it out of it? I can just I got my phone right in my pocket, and it's actually a little bit more powerful, to be honest with you. More memory, more storage space, faster processor. I mean, higher res screen. It's a no-brainer. Okay, and podcasts. Anything new in the podcast world? Nothing I can think of off the top of my head. I think I told you guys I was listening to that Real Survivor Stories. That's good. Real Survival Stories. It's really good. I'm really enjoying that. I'm almost done with the first season of Smokescreen, which the first season's called Fake Priest. I think I have like 3 more episodes left. Great podcast, Let's see. Still listening to Rattled and Shook. I enjoy that one a lot. Kind of laid off the Girlfriends a little bit just because, I don't know. I Survived, I thought was going to be going off. I thought they were going to stop making the episodes, but there's a new episode every week, it seems now. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe the host was just leaving. It's a different host. I don't know. But yeah, that's about it on podcasts too. Not a whole lot new out there. You just kind of get settled in your ways with what you like to listen to and just continue listening along those lines. But that's it, guys. Not much else. Just busy. School starts tomorrow for the kids. So senior year. I got a senior in high school this year. So that's craziness. So marching band actually starts this coming Friday. There'll be a home football game. They'll be marching. I guess it probably depends on what the temperature is, because I think they said with heat index, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. With heat index in Lawrence, they had a temperature of 134 degrees. Come on, man. That's like Death Valley temperatures. Again, that is heat index, but that's how hot it feels, man. So yeah, I know the last day the pool was open, which was last Sunday, and the day before that, really, my daughter said that, yeah, people were getting sick and not just customers, but even some of the guards and some of the staff. So yeah, guys, take care out there, man. I'm a big believer in science. I think this change in the environment is real. I think we do have a lot to do with it as human beings on this planet. However, even if you do not, you can still recycle and throw away your trash properly, right? Even if you do not, we still probably want to try and start working towards using less fossil fuels, right? So, to have this battle between people who think that that's bullshit and calling coal clean, which is always hilarious to me. And I know that shows a little bias on my behalf, but no, not really. It's just a dumb phrase. There's nothing clean about coal. Handling it, mining it, burning it, it's not clean. Regardless, I think we could still use less fossil fuels and find alternate methods to acquire the power that we need. So, but that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys listening. Like I said, we're going to be going to Chicago in a few weeks. Excited about that. Not much else going on, though. I will drop another episode for sure before I go. I may take that week off when we're leaving. I'll let you guys know as it gets closer. We'll see. Or I may just have an episode in the bag for you before I go. I don't know. But anyway, you guys take it easy. I appreciate you listening. Stay cool, drink lots of water, and get off my lawn.